So chapter 3 is finally here, and people are already saying that it's chapter 1. And I completely agree. Make sure to stay tuned to the end to see why I agree, because it just completely makes sense. So starting off, if you line up the chapter 1 map over top of the chapter 3 map, it looks a lot different, but at the same time, oh, hello friend, I'm sorry. Is he dead to fall? He died. It looks a lot different. I'm about to explain a lot that'll make really big sense. Alright, we're gonna shield up a little bit. So first off, chapter 1 had Greasy Grove at the bottom left. And in chapter 3, Greasy Grove is on the bottom left again. And the spot that I'm at right now is actually the volcano. Just look at it on the map. It makes complete sense. It looks like a volcano. There was also a volcano in chapter 1 right at this exact same spot. And something to back this up a little bit more is right above me on the map is actually Sunny Steps. Sunny Steps actually was there. Let me kill this guy real quick. This meta is really hard to get used to. Oh, there's a player up here. He's one shot, boys. SMGs are broken. So Tilted Towers is actually supposed to show up right where it was last chapter. Now the reason, oh my goodness, I'm going so fast. See, and now I'm in Sunny Steps, exact same spot that Sunny Steps was chapter 1. Now the reason that everything else looks so different is because this is Fortnite after the end event. So the end event really messed up the map. The only thing that could possibly mess this theory up would be Shifty Shafts being at the top instead of down here underneath Tilted Towers. But there's not really an explanation for that one, besides maybe just the end event messed it all up and it put it at the very top instead of where it was normally at. Another thing, the bottom right of the chapter 1 map is actually a desert, and in the bottom right of the chapter 3 map is a desert. Oh my goodness, hi. Alright, why am I using a sniper? But now this should start making a little bit more sense. So Greasy Grove is in the same spot. Tilted Towers is in the same spot. Sunny Steps is in the same spot. The volcano's in the same spot. The part that's kind of the most convincing for me, I don't know why, but it just is. Alright, there's a play here. The part that's most convincing for me, I'm about to play it on the screen. On the far left side of the map, in the water, there's a hand, a giant hand. Actually, the same hand of the mech that was used in the Season 9 event to take down the big monster. And actually, in that event, the monster ripped his arm off and threw it in the ocean, in that exact same spot. That right there is kind of a deal breaker for me. That makes sense so much. And this lake right here that actually lines up with Loot Lake on the old map is actually named Loot Lake, which makes too much sense. Oh, let's put it right here. But the Mecha Team leader's hand that got thrown off during the event, that itself kind of just makes me think that this is the chapter 1 map. But we even have a desert in the bottom right of the map. Like Paradise Palms was in the bottom right of the map. And now we have a desert in the bottom right of this map. But we just hit him for 50 damage. Dude, now I'm gonna show you everything that I talked about in this video. Starting off with this hand. So it landed in the water here. So that itself is kind of crazy. Oh, hi shark. This is actually Tilted Towers. These are all buildings. All these pieces of ice, and they're all underneath the snow and ice. So whenever it all melts, then we'll see Tilted Towers again. And then actually the next one is right above Tilted. This is actually Loot Lake. When you discover this place, it shows up and it's named Loot Lake. I don't know why it doesn't show up anymore, but the name of this place is Loot Lake. I hope this video convinced you enough. I hope you enjoyed.